So look, say you want a hem like this. Always finish the edges or it's gonna be raw. You can put a little lace on it, the little hem lace. You can put a little hem lace on here to be pretty, and then you can whip it down. Remember that? You stitch it down. It's really pretty. Now, if you want to do that hem by hand, practice this, and it'll get easier. You see how? Say this is the hem, then flip it back again to where the part that you turning up is on the machine. Now I'm going to her number 12. This is that's a blind stitch hem. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna stitch on the part that you folded up, but then it's gonna go up and catch into the where you want it to catch it to, so it'll stay just a little bit. So it's gonna stitch. Now I say practice because you don't want it to go in really, really deep, or you'll be able to see it. This works like a hammer. And see what it's doing is, it's hemming it.
Okay, I see that pattern on my machine. I just didn't know what it was.
You remember how it looks when you do it by hand?
Yes. Yeah, I remember doing it by hand.
Waves or something, like a heartbeat monitor, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch what happens when we fold it out.
Oh, wow.
See your hem?
Yes. That looks nice.
So that's why I say practice, because if you let it go in too deep, then you got a big old stitch. But if you practice where it's just a little bitty catch, just barely catch the outside, then you don't have to sit there and do it by hand.
That is so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
So you can do that. This is the kind of hem you want to do like for dress pants.
Yeah.
Use the same color as your fabric and you won't see it as much. But that's better than doing it by hand, right?
Yes, yes.
You can do that by hand. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, like your jackets and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Now if you have little kids, and you want to do some little fun stuff with them, you want to use a little stabilizer. If you're gonna, like, you can create, maybe let them cut out their little hand or something, you know, on a little piece of fabric. You don't mind if I get a little piece of this?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I got a bunch of them.
Okay. What's blue? Let's say a ball.
That's a pretty color.
That's so
I
pretty.
found all these little squares like in Walmart. You can just
Oh yeah. Maybe a butterfly, huh?
Yes, a butterfly.
Okay. That's the little butterfly right there.
make a baby.
Now what I would do with this is put a little stabilizer on there. I think Miss Hayette was talking about the stabilizer that she put in the sleeve.
I used to cut those on paper all the time.
So you put a little stabilizer on there, it's gonna be cool. So then you can come back, once you stabilize it, you know, you can put it on this or underneath that.
What, you mean like interface? I have some who wanted to use it. I didn't use.
They have a thicker one. If you're doing appliques, you probably want to use a little thicker one, right? Just a little bit thicker. I didn't bring my iron, so I'm gonna put this on the bottom.
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
the fusible one.
And this what you can do also with your machine. You might cut out some letters or something. And on hers, you can set it to be really, really tight or really, really loose. So we're going back now to number 5 again. This is the little tight stitch. And there's a little setting right here that will allow me to make that zigzag stitch either loose or tight. Let's see where it is right now. Let's see. I want it a little bit tighter. Where's that little thing you had me? You had the little screw.
Oh.
So I'm gonna set it to where it gets a little bit tighter.
Well, you got the whole thing. You got
Yes, you got to do
she
it.
got it going on. You see what else you got in?
Okay, so it says if I turn it this way, so I would want it even a little bit tighter. Just a little bit. This will create like a satin stitch. It's not as tight still as I want it to be. But see, you can
Flow
just,
around there.
just go around it. Let's see if I can get a little bit tighter, because it will go a little bit tighter. It's a little screw right here is what I'm doing. Ooh, where did it go? got it so far back.
Can you get it with that thing? Or do you need like a real extra screwdriver?
Oh, there we go. I think that's it. So now you can just follow the edge of whatever you're trying to do. And imagine you can do this with a little floral print or something like that. And the heavier the interfacing is, the better it's gonna stay.
I want to put the squares like that together and make a blanket out of them.
Oh yeah.
Like put them together like that and then
So if
seam
you
it
like
together.
quilting, see you can use your
Yeah.
machine to do little things like this. They have paper that you can print off pictures and then press it on, iron it onto your fabric. Think it's running out. Sometimes it'll get caught around there. You can,
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you hear it, you see I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the bottom of it. If your machine is not like humming like it normally does, you know it's not doing something right. So look at this. You can put a patch on something. You know, kids tear up clothes. We tear up clothes. You can just put a little applique, a lace or whatever. And you bust out and it won't stitch no more. Because sometimes after you have, now watch it, I'm going to pivot right here. Knowing when to pivot is good. See that? So you see the gist of that. And then you could actually add, you know, do whatever your mind, whatever your mind tells you to do.
So